Asia covers 30% of the Earth's land and has 60% of the Earth's population. There are 4.561 billion people in Asia, a good chunk of that coming from China and India. Asia has the highest and lowest points in the world, the highest being Mount Everest and the lowest being the Dead Sea. Tiger cubs are born blind and open their eyes 1 to 2 weeks after birth. Tigers are the largest cat species in the world, reaching up to 3.3 meters in length and weighing up to 670 pounds. Pangolin babies hold on to their parents' tails. Pangolins are the only mammals in the world that are covered head to toe with scales. The Maldives are an archipelago made up of 1,300 islands. It is the smallest and least populated place in Asia. It has an average height of 4 feet above sea level, and the highest point being 8 feet above sea level. The Philippines are made up of 7,000 islands, 2,000 of which are inhabited. In the Philippines, they grow rice to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They also export coconut oil. The Philippines are part of the Ring of Fire and have 53 active volcanoes. In Indonesia, there are 300 languages, although only one is the official language. In Indonesia, they have 76 active volcanoes. In 2010, the population was 9.6 million people. In Indonesia, it is offensive to touch someone on the head. Singapore is the only city in Asia that is its own country, and it's also an island. There are 5.8 million people in Singapore. Slow lories are one of the only venomous mammals. They have venom in their elbows, so they lick their elbows before they bite you. They are also nocturnal and do not have tails. Singapore is very clean, and they have some interesting rules to keep it that way. Here are some of them. You have to flush public toilets, and it is illegal to chew gum. You are not allowed to smoke or spit outside. In Singapore, there are urine detectors in the elevators, so if they detect urine, they will trap you in the elevator and wait for the police to come. Angkor Wat is the largest temple in the world. It covers 400 acres of land. In Cambodia, you can find elephants, rhinos, bears, tigers, leopards, wild oxen, and 2 of the most poisonous snakes in the world, the Indian and king cobra. Thailand has record of keeping Siamese cats as far back as 1600 BC. Back then, only kings and noblemen had them as pets. And when a king or nobleman died, they chose one of their cats to house their soul. And for the rest of the cat's life, it was pampered by the temple priests at the expense of the deceased person's family. This is a picture of a musk deer. and they're from Vietnam. They are very cute and have their 2 canine teeth poking out. China has made many inventions over the years. Here are some of them: gunpowder, silk, the compass, the toothbrush, and paper money. Dumplings were first invented by a Chinese doctor one cold winter, and they used meat and medicinal herbs. The Chinese had oracle bones, which they wrote questions to their gods and then burnt them to see what the gods answered. Ancient Chinese girls also did foot wrapping because back then small feet were attractive. In Taiwan, there's a type of bat with a wingspan of 5 feet. The Bactrian camel is the only wild camel species left. They have 2 humps and can survive extreme heats and extreme colds. In South Korea, there is the demilitarized zone, which is the border in between South and North Korea. It has been untouched for more than 5 decades. The Japanese created Toyota and haikus. And they also created Hello Kitty and sushi. Sushi is yummy, so yummy in my tummy. I love my sushi. Japan is 4/5 covered in mountains. In India, more people have access to phones than toilets. K2 is the 2nd largest mountain in the world and is the most deadliest. For every 4 people that reach the summit, 1 has died somewhere on the mountain. Pakistan was one of the first countries to get nuclear power. Pakistan is 95% Muslim. I hope you enjoyed watching this video about Asia.